Hello, and of course, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Sports 360 Light Atlantic Online TV, and I'm host Big Sam International. Well, today we're live here at Farato Main Field. They call it Farato Field Bar, and it is the Farato Busumbala Yundum League Final, which is called Fabi League Final, and it's today, Saturday, 2nd March 2024. Well, as you can see, this another team called, of course, E Fankanta FA, of course, all the way from Busumbala. And of course, here also at the other end here, we have another Black Lion FA, also Busumbala. So basically, as you can see, it's about to start. And the showdown is about to start here. We'll see who is going to be the 2023-24 Fabi League Final. Is it going to be E Fankanta FA or is it going to be Black Lion FA? Follow me on Atlantic Online Sport 360. I'll bring you everything live. Stay tuned.
I'm allowed to sit with him. Of course, while the ball was being played, and then we're television. I think, of course, it's always great to calculate. Allow your mind to discuss within you. It's always crucial. But of course, overall, it was a great point. Overall, it was a great podcast. Still the final on. Still the encounter on. Still the KD affair, of course, at some point. Some people are full by but in a football game, there is without of course possible. Even the greatest footballer in the world make mistakes. Let alone here. We set the great economy right now. The winner is second of course.
Yes, we are doing the presentation.
As they are the ambassadors of the country, they are of course would be representing the entire Busumbala Hindu of Farato at the moment. They are not paying for themselves, paying for their respective teams, but they are paying for communities at this point. Three communities are paying. In attendance on the content, the Busumbala constituency honorable content, with a great supporter of this competition, with a great supporter of this one, and we are the president and thank you very much. We also have Honorable Yaya, of course, Sagan, leading anti-criminal strategy for the change in the parliament. Honorable Sagan, you are absolutely welcome and we're grateful and glad of having you in this football thing. We have Mr. Kemo Sise, the GFM final director, also representing GFM here. Mr. Sise, of course, is very welcome. Sise is a great supporter, of course, of Busumbala Farato and Hindu football. So we appreciate your presence. He's also the president of Japan, of course, of Busumbala, who are competing in the second division. Who is in second or third at the moment because had appointed them for a boost. But also, the third division is very the one-time contestant in the GFA presidency seat, Mr. Emerson. Of course, very welcome and wishing you well for the 407 future. And of course, Father of Musumbala, appreciate your presence. We also have Mr. Nani Samale, or Suware, Mr. Suware, you're absolutely welcome and we appreciate your presence. We have Mr. Yaya Mane, you're absolutely welcome. And we appreciate your presence. Of course, the group of friends are now coming in. David Nunes will be welcome today. But of course, it is a great final. Thank you, Dimitris, for coming, gracing this encounter. We absolutely appreciate your presence. Absolutely appreciate your coming. Wow, that was a place. That's good for every community in the world. So of course, Armacha. Right now,
That's the CEO, the founding CEO.
the national anthem of course from the church is being called by Armacha. So this is one of course and the staff. So again, you can prepare the anthem at any moment from now. After the of course the brilliant handshake move on for the Gambia's anthem. And it's like I've been like this guys, don't need to call anyone. So we start promoting when the anthem comes calling. It is a great final, it is a great encounter. Yeah? The Scarfall of course will do the anthem, okay? Not the DJ, like the very much people will the anthem anyways, but the Scarfall will be doing the anthem for us. So it is the just be told, of course, like I am seeing the bonus, the tournament is sponsored by Honorable Kante, the member for Busumbala. It's a brilliant evening, a fantastic promises to me. And it's black man battles from black man, some multiple battles from of course, sweat for the this and go to the World Cup. And then successfully done, now into the final. Of course, in this really final competition final. Well, I have noticed some difficulties in the side of Hakim Contemporary. They used to be very good with their wings, and that is unfortunate for the time being. Together with the midfield department, it's not to click it. That's why the forwards are receiving the ball that they want. Probably they might produce something of the of course, if you look at the way Black Lion defending.
Somehow, keep inside their own
not to power the game, but to get their partner on the pitch. Time forward, they are going back to the south with the wheel, and they have them cutting from until now. They are the providing line, the wide second line. I would like to ask a question to the senior I think one other person has to think like senior coaching and just want the response of general championship of course for as the assistant governor. I would like to ask him this question. What is his strength in the court? Because for example like he registered Lisa as a player and he registered me for example as a Mr. 6 and trust in the you see Lisa playing and come out of our team as a winner. How does that come into play and what is his strength as a coach on that perspective? Well, I think players actually different systems and different way of playing against their coaches. A player can be playing as a holding midfielder and he can be playing as a straight position. It depends on the player. And how you make the system is playing. So many players have changed now. If you succeed, yes, but how hard and the player himself enjoy playing? Yes, because I'm the artist question because I'm seeing a player in the who's playing on the midfield. Of course, a good scorer of the ball, but knowing him when he was doing, I used to watch him as a midfielder, and I was definitely big use of his football as a midfielder, as a first midfielder, of course, midfielder, commanding player, of course, but obviously, I'm starting to get this. I'm seeing a player to win, and I think it is one of the people who I have no connection with more teams. I just need to players I'm talking about because I feel the concept and the fun I just know them as for quite a while. You just know them as like the song, I think they're all the time. I really know them more. Player put it down on music critic on the game. Player permission to get here for them.
second half of the Fadi League final. Lagla, the fate of Usun Malango, the good Fankata of Farah. This is the start of the second half, which our
like they have not left they have been off the gas. And now, early part of this half, they have another set piece at the bottom. A good bench to find the top corner. It's a 3-man wall and it's perfect to the goalkeeper. Number 10, Jared Dibasi. Sets up himself to take it, and somehow it's been dealt with. That was not convincing, but still every outfield player is stuck inside the boot. 1.5, and they desperately want the ball down to it, and it comes all the way to 16. It's a Bojan. What about it? It was a very good one for the goalkeeper. You feel unless it's only one name, and so long as one name, and still time, yes, it's still on, and only too much forward, it's about John. It's loaded and separated, and I guys, get to go, right the foul, right in the center, and Bojan who launches forward, down his hair. The player is down. Yamasano who plays as well. And Iwasi. I think back and they put down they were there for they don't go to play. But still possession kept. And he's been pushed away by a line. And we need to get moving and somehow they will just try to watch it down. The man down. Yes, now. The man down is down. We go right to play as well. So, what is the matter? But this is second man contact. As they are surging forward. Same time, waxing down field. And now this gets well, and the noise is escalating because the only Parano second man contact. And now this pendulum they are on favor. But disadvantage Black Lion. Many bad boys in it. They point up the first half. Because the one that took the penalty, only two lines. Send the goal team on the wrong way. And now they are waiting for the second bad goal. And send the giant over to Madison to take it from Black Lion. That ball and it goes right there to goal keeper. John Mustafa has already been building on the member and some Jamaican manager played the role of a one boy. A second one under the stage for the equalizer. The ball is being headed and the defender will clear it. His head up and he's getting clear. And now the champion way to contender. Taking each other. Area. And somehow that's a foul and Black Lion.
I think the defender did justice to the kind of seal the guy up from the ball. The only thing that he can do is to foul him, and there's a penalty that he was from the ball, and it comes. He never was to foul from the outside, so it's a foul.
It's a foul, and goalkeeper gets a ball down. It is luminous green. Foot is going to hit his right foot, then he goes inside. Against Pancatana, it's a matter of 1 second. It's a play to Pancatana. Then the Maria and Pancatana will go on again. Asa. Yeah, almost. By my word, taking it up from my hand is half of the game. Second half. Now there's 2 options at the right hand side. Goal to get to by Mohamed Sanya. And at the other end, assistant referee has flat on the side. And now the goalkeeper will by this time. From the background, the start part and the play ball. So this absorbing atmosphere. As everybody watches on. Somehow, on that table where the giant sign is somewhere. That is what it is. That's absolutely right. Well, that's $1 million question. As we start this Black Lions rally, they by goal. They start on the pump. As they are attacking from right to left in the second half. The guy takes it too long. But possession wouldn't last long. But the possession, they wouldn't get possession. Very long party. Even if you didn't play. But if they wouldn't get possession again, then they don't play the rest of the possession. That they now have the possession. No, the game was, but he never got the connection he wanted. But somehow, even the zero by Mohamed Diallo, and he was able to get body in corner, but he's not one let it go. And this Pancatana will clear that ball. He got it against by just when we talk about this, just when we do the ask this question, just when we talk about all those Racing forward. As now the time is running out. The next goal is as the right side. Right back. Steady guy. So you saw what? Running back. Running back. There as well. It's going to be giant old Ture. It's going to be right of Ture. What is the forward inside of the
All right. Well, here we are at the Farato main field. The first final between, that is Fabi's league final between, of course, Black Lion FA of Busumbala and H Fankanta of Farato ends 2 goals. A very dramatic game. But anyway, the authorities feel it's dark and they need to resolve the game. Here is another prominent one who definitely is behind the Fabi, that is Farato Busumbala. Kemo, welcome to today's final. How do you feel?
Well, thank you very much, Big Sam. I really feel very, very happy because, like I told you last time, Fabi is my baby. Because I could remember when we are starting, I want to see these 3 communities participate in the GFF zonal tournament, which is now okay, and we're doing very well. And I'm very, very happy today to see a very, very entertaining football between a team from Farato and a team from Busumbala. Yeah, I'm really happy to witness this final today.
We have seen a lot of crowd, and especially, well, we don't see any incident which definitely will make you happy that it's kind of an understanding between the 3 communities and the fans, the outcome of the people, so huge crowd.
Yeah, I think at the beginning of the project, our intention is to make sure that we unify the 3 communities, New Yundum, Farato, Busumbala, and football is a game that unites. So that advocacy was done long time to make sure the 3 communities, we look at each other as brothers and sisters in football. So we use football to unite us. So, and that unity is definitely what is happening. So the tournament, very peaceful tournament, and the committee in charge of the operations are also working in collaboration. You can understand who is from Farato and who is from Busumbala or Yundo. It's like a family, and we hope to see better games in the near future.
Well, we're coming back for the final, which is going to be rescheduled. The committee will tell us when. But finally, from you to the community and everybody watching.
Well, first I have to thank the honorable member of Busumbala constituency, who is Honorable Kante, because he is the main sponsor of the tournament. The rest, we are all supporting him. But the tournament, honestly, is named after him. And he was here, but he has an engagement that he's attending. So the next advice we want to give to the entire community is to make sure next final is a must-watch final, because what we saw today, I think that they will be here at 3:30 to make sure the first ball that's going to be kicked. I'm a witness to that. Then really, I'm really impressed. But I'll be biased a bit because I'm from Busumbala, and this Busumbala team, I think 7 of 8 players are from my 3rd division team. So I want that team to win.
That is a Dodge Lions.
Yeah, Busumbala Dodge Lions. Yes. Lot of the young players are from my team, so I hope they will win the next final.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Big Sam.
All right, and this juncture, I must invite my own big man. You know what I'm saying? No other than the one. Nobody's going to introduce him when Gambian football is about to. Welcome to this live interview.
It's always an honor to be interviewed by the legendary Big Sam,
Well, I'm so happy. I'm so glad to have you here. Especially when I saw you. You've been coming to all community games, but this one also is a very exceptional one. How do you feel being part of this?
Grassroots football is the future of Gambian football. It's the next big thing. Forget about whatever's happening at the top. There is a need for us to have a paradigm shift now and start focusing on grassroots football for a bottom-top approach. I keep saying this. There should be a player pathway from these Nawetans to the divisionals. So maybe people need to start thinking, how do we connect the two? Because there's a disconnect between the zones. They play the Nawetan, they go and play zonal Nawetan, and that's it. It goes around that same circle, and the 1st and 2nd division teams are playing that same way. So there's a disconnect. It's about time we start thinking of a player pathway between the Nawetan, the Super Nawetan, going to the 3rd division qualifiers, 3rd division, because you do not have a 4th division. For me, I keep saying it's cruel. I would no disrespect to anybody, but it's just cruel for teams to train for 3-4 months. They pay 10,000, come and play a 3rd division qualifier, lose 1 game and go back home. You understand? Maybe this is the time we need to start thinking, how do we connect those two from these tournaments, and then they can go further, because it's important that we look at that to give all these players the opportunity so they can showcase their talents. They could be the next big thing.
You watched the game from start, of course, to end. How do you feel about this? Because basically all of them have FA, football academies call them. How do you feel about the game today?
Amazing talents I saw today. I mean, when they were 1-1, I told the president that this game is going to end up in a draw. They scored 1. I told him it's still going to end up in a draw. You'll have to replay the match. When they scored, he said, "How do you know?" I said, "Looking at the game, I sized them both up, and you could tell, their technique." When the first team scored, they were complacent. The second team scored and scored again. They started being complacent again. The other team came back. Amazing talent here, and this is what we need. So it's a shame that most of these big teams are not here, or their scouts are not here to come and look for young players that they can have to join their teams. But this is amazing. I can't wait to come for the replay.
The replay is coming up in the near future very soon, either after the Ramadan also. But finally, before you go, Kamaso, what advice or what do you want to share with our audience?
Well, with the audience and even with the zones, I've told them there's a need to start looking at things holistically. We've been doing the same thing all the time and we're getting the same results. It's about time we start looking for paradigm shifts. Start looking at things and mind map, put things together, and then we zero in on things that we want to do, because with football you need sustainability. Because most of these zones or most of these clubs and all these people involved would keep asking for funding, support here and there, and we're getting to a point where people are donor fatigue. It's the same people that we all go to. So it's about time that we start shifting the paradigm so we can look for how do we engage the fans. Look at the number of fans that we're here today. Fan engagement is the next big thing. So what I would want to advise the zone is to organize proper, because for you to sell something, you should be able to present it well for sponsors to be able to buy in. You present it properly so that sponsors can come in, they can sponsor and they can partner to take it further. You advertise for them, they give you funding, it's a win-win situation. But other than that, we're going to be doing the same thing all the time, like we've been watching Navetan and doing the same thing all the time.
Well, Sadibu, thank you so much. We'll meet you, inshallah.
It's a pleasure.
That's my
it's a
friend
pleasure.
Sadibu there, Kamaso. All right, Sol, thank you very much. We are live, as I tell you. The game ends 2-2. But here is the man, the president of Fabi. Can you tell my audience the name again?
I am Suleiman Jada, the current president of Fabi Sports Committee.
Well, there you go. So this is where we're going to end our live broadcast of the Sport Link 360. That is Sport 360 Live on the one and only Atlantic. Sol, thank you so much. A very well organized Fabi final today. The crowd is amazing. What can you tell the whole world watching right now?
Thank you very much for this question. Like I told you in our earlier interview, we have made series of programs to make sure this is a success. So it has manifested today, and the game ended 2-2. So we are seeking for a replay. So be rest assured of a more organized than this one final.
Well, and a very good contest final, 2-2 from the two communities. In fact, I can say from the three communities. Basically, what can you tell us about Fabi when it comes to football or unifying of these three communities?
Yeah, that's a pleasure for me to answer. I think you have seen the pool of talent on display. So this shows that grassroots football is the way forward. If you give them the right structures, we can able to achieve more as a nation.
And do we have to see from this tournament a Fabi strong team that will be representing Fabi in any order, or is that also part of the ideas where this tournament is derived from?
Certainly. We are trying to prepare for the national zonals proper. So this is also an avenue where we can able to tap talent to have the best, of our talent, so that we can make a very successful Fabi team in the national zonal competitions.
Well, apart from that, what impressed you most of today? I know the crowd is amazing. The game was fantastic. We have a lot of dignitaries. The Kamaso, the KMOs, the Honorable. I know we have to thank a very big thanks to, of course, Mohamed Kante, the National Assembly member for Busumbala constituency, the sponsors. I know you have some word for those people that comes today.
Certainly, seeing the likes of Mohamed Kante, the National Assembly member for Busumbala ward, accompanied by his colleague, Mr. Yaya Sanyang, for the NAM for Latrikunda constituency, Kemo Sise, Kamaso, and a lot of personalities. That shows that Fabi indeed is a force to be reckoned with. We are on the right track. We are doing it well. We just have to adjust so that to make it more appealing, so that the communities can see themselves. And you can also, I'm also amazed with the level of discipline that's been shown here today. It shows like discipline indeed matters a lot to all of these teams. So we are very grateful to be a part of it.
And apart from that, do you have any other, before your final, do you have any other important message that you want to send across to our viewers regarding the Fabi tournaments, etc.? I know we have a final. Do you have a date yet, or are you going back to the drawing board for that?
Yeah, we are going back to the drawing board for that. We want to stage it as soon as possible before the Ramadan. Hopefully, we are working on Sunday. Hopefully, yeah, Sunday. Hopefully.
So, what is the message you want to send across?
I want to say a big thank you to all the audience for taking time to watch this live broadcast. We want to thank you as well, Big Sam, for always being our partner, and all the degrees that are taking time to come and grace with us, and also the teams to say this shows like that the battle has been living for another day. So on Sunday we will see another nice final as well.
Thank you very much, Suleiman.
Thank you, Big Sam. Thank you.
Well, that is it, and of course, live here at Farato Field Bar, as they call it, the Fabi Farato Busumbala Indom final between Head Fankante FA of Farato and Blackpool FA, or Black Lion FA of Busumbala ends 2-all here. The replay final is coming very soon. From me, Big Sam International, thanks for watching. A big thanks to my able cameraman, Silva. Keep on sporting. Bye-bye.